I got to do a road trip, so I thought I would bring you guys with me because Ryan says that everybody likes to go on road trips with me. It was a very busy morning, and so I'm on a road trip. Road trip. Let's see, what's it? Road trip. We've got 2 new items. Yesterday I was working on getting the, I call them Derby Mania. I've got 2 Derby Mania sets. Yeah, you probably already had the Derby cars. This is just for people that might want to get into slot cars and, hey, get 2 Derbys and then crash up their cars. Pretty fun, just fun. So I got 2 sets. I got Derby Mania and Double Derby Mania. I call it the DD Mania, Double Derby Mania. And Ryan had a nice cover sheet for it. Those are one of our sets. And oh gosh. I was told to go get a vacuum cleaner. I'd gotten a lot of stuff done this morning. I mean, I've been non-stop since I got there at 8 o'clock. I got there at 7:30 actually. I've been non-stop. So basically, I was going to be having me a peanut butter jelly sandwich, and Ryan, I go, I don't know what I said, but I could go anywhere I want. And Ryan said, yeah, you could go wherever you want. I said, well, you know what? I'm going to go. I'm going to do what I want because I am the dad. I am 63. I can make any decision I want and I can go do it. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to go get me a vacuum cleaner and I'm going to go have Chick-fil-A. Yeah, baby. A la la via. A la via. La la. So we got a lot of stuff coming this week. We got SC382, SRS 345. I don't know. It's a new set. There's a new set coming, and we've got that coming to this week too. And then we've got more SC370s, and we got the pit kit for the extraction cars. Those are finally in stock. And what else we got? What else do we have? La 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 la. One other item that I can't think of the top of my head that's coming too. I know, I guess people have said that they've seen the candy stripe car. You know, they're already people are already selling theirs, and I wish I could tell you that I just buy too much. Problem. That's why I don't have mine faster than anybody else. But I frankly was the only one that had samples before anybody. So, you know, they can tout what they want, but I'm the big guy. I'm the one that's selling more than anybody else on the planet. So, you know what I'm saying? You know. Yeah, they're gonna put a. They were gonna put a Chick-fil-A in Bowling Green over by the Meijer here. There's been no development. There was a Meijer built here nearly 20 years ago, and nobody wanted it in town, which I found very ironic. And they have not allowed any new commercial next to it. It's funny, and Chick-fil-A wanted to come. Nope, they turned it down. It's unbelievable. It is I've said this too. I've said this for a long time. That Bowling Green is the only exit on 75 that has that has a major town next to it that has no nationwide restaurant chains. And I say, like, for example, Carrabba's, Longhorn, Texas Roadhouse, Chili's, Applebee's. Those I would call, they're called national chains. They're everywhere in the country. We're the only exit that has none of that. Now, they say, well, we have BWBs. That's not what I'm talking about. That is a fast food type. It's almost like a sports bar. You can't. Well, what about Bob Evans? Nope, it doesn't have a bar. It's not a nighttime restaurant. Now, some people go there, but I haven't gone. I haven't eaten I quit eating at Bob Evans when they, number one, got rid of a lot of their cooks and went to microwave. And now maybe that didn't happen, but that's what I heard. And I noticed that they got rid of Coke. They went with Pepsi, and they sold out, bought out by somebody, and it's just terrible food. I haven't been to a Bob Evans since probably 18, and I used to go there quite frequently, Bob Evans. But I haven't been there, and when I found out that they didn't have Coke, I quit going immediately. Because they had done other things in their restaurant that weren't the greatest. So. Every single time it dies right here. Mustang pulled out to try to pass somebody. He had plenty of distance to pass another person, but he pulled in. Everybody's passing this guy. Yeah, we're gonna put up some new. I've got some new tires coming in. Nickel-plated guide shoes for Thunderjets and 440 X2s and 440s. Oh boy. I had a good drone fly yesterday outside my shed, and you probably see it online of the house and everything. I'm getting better at flying. I was noticing that yesterday. Now sometimes I'll have an accident in the shed, but I'm trying to get better by recovering, trying to recover a mistake. I've got these really cheap drones that are on our website. I think they're item number MIC 1410 or 1420. They're just $29 drones. They're just cheap. I bought brand new batteries for them. So you're going to get a brand new battery, and they're great drones just to practice. They're 29 bucks, and just literally use it till you destroy it. You know what I'm saying? But they're just a quick drone to practice with. and I think they're MIC 14 something, 1410 or 1460 or 1420. I've got like 10 of them. I found new batteries for them, and so I bought new batteries for them, and I was testing one out last night. It just gives you the dexterity of just flying. You know, that's the problem that I had with my ultralight. You know, I was getting the hang of it, but then I crashed, and then I never flew again. I couldn't get there. Well, the problem was I broke, or I think I bent the shaft in the engine, and so that would just not have been a good idea to fly with a bad engine. And then the other thing that really crippled me was the company. I think they were sued and they went out of business, and so I couldn't get any parts for the airplane. All the parts I needed: a new canvas, I needed new beams, I needed a lot of pieces to fix it. I couldn't get any of that. So in a sense, I got kind of screwed on it. I couldn't fix it, basically. It needed a lot of work, man. I mean, the main wing was okay. It was the canard. There was a canard that stuck out front. It was like this, and that piece right there I hit the ground and it just bent right over. So in a sense, it was totaled, really, since when I crashed. I got it back together though. I mean, the amount of parts that I were able to buy, I got it fixed. The engine still ran. It was a nice engine. It was called an ultralight, and you didn't need. It was called you might be able to get online and look. It's called American Ultralight. 1980, I bought it in 1980. And you can see what kind of airplane it was. American Ultralight. There's one place an order with Chick-fil-A is real easy. I was going to buy a new truck a couple weeks ago, and then I finally realized they're not worth the money that I'm paying for it. So the truck I was going to get is about $30,000, and I'm thinking, this thing, at most, it's worth maybe $18,000, maybe at most. But $30,000 for a truck? That's not even close. I mean, I paid $30,000 for this van, and I didn't want to do that. This was back in 2016. They wanted $30,000 for this van. Now I've already paid it off, so I don't get long loans. I get 48 months loans, which makes your payment a little higher, but You get it paid off. You get it paid off quicker. Boy, there's nobody here today. Wow. Of course, every Tom, Dick, and Harry wants to get in here, but there's really nobody here at Chick-fil-A. Kind of empty. That means my meal is probably going to be cooking up fast. It's too cold to be outside to have people out there taking orders. I think it's ridiculous to be putting people outside. I got to go inside and get my meal. So I'll be right back, guys. See, let me tell you a little story. People love my stories. See, I'm semi-retired. And I can do really what I want. And I have my little thing here. This is what Mandy bought me for Christmas. I'll show everybody what Mandy bought me for Christmas here. This is my little food tray Mandy bought me. Wow, I've only got 12 people watching today. We only have 14 people watching today. That's not good, guys. That is not good. Ah, shoot. Normally, we got more than 14 people. Holy cow. Let's see, what are the comments today? He is a liar. Let's see. Reorder now. Let's see. Do nuggets? They should be coming in Friday or Monday. SC382 will be coming in Friday or Monday. Friday or Monday. So what did they say? Why is Great Rena saying he is liar? He is liar. What's that mean? Oh my gosh, almost dropped my oh, I just dropped my fries. Why is he saying, oh, a spammer? Oh, that's a spammer. Well, we only got 14 people watching. I guess I'm losing all my customers. At least Ted likes to watch me. Adam kind of gave up on me. Everybody's giving up on me. I don't know. But I was just sitting there at the store and I was going to have a peanut butter jelly sandwich. And I said, no, I don't want that. I want what I want. And so I decided to go to lunch. We had a guy call from Canada, Siskun, Alberta, Siskun. He told me that gold, diamonds, and uranium is what is mined in that area. I couldn't believe it. Gold, uranium, and diamonds in Siskun. I don't know why I don't get 1,000 people watching me. You got guys all over the internet or all over YouTube that do food things, and they got 500,000 views. I don't get it. You know what I mean? 500,000 views. Just for doing food videos. Maybe I'm not a very funny guy. Maybe that's why nobody likes to watch me anymore. Siskun. Qoon. He bought $2,000 for the slot cars. Unbelievable. And then the guy from Arkansas, I shipped his order out today. See, I got to be there tomorrow all by myself. Well, what's his name's going to be there? Boy, there's nobody in there in Chick-fil-A. It's kind of unusual. You know, I was watching this video about a nuclear war between the Soviets and the U.S. I don't know when the video was made, maybe 5 years ago, 4 years ago. Yeah, I'm going to talk about some of the stuff I got from Cincy. But I'm more convinced after seeing this video, it's kind of really, not depressing, but it's just kind of like, you'd have to be literally a raving maniac to think that that would actually happen. Basically, the northern hemisphere is basically wiped out. 100 million dead in each country. So about 500 million dead. See, the thing they don't tell you, they don't give you the full truth about, they don't really know. So they drop the hydrogen. And Nagasaki. And, you know, within 20 years, not even 20, within 10 years, the city was rebuilt. Now, I'm sure they had some lasting effects, but the thing I always say, especially in all these sci-fi movies, you know, where they're battling the aliens and we're losing all this equipment. You know, we're losing all these airplanes and all that. You know, and then all of a sudden we have a counter. There's only so many airplanes that are made. Okay, and it's not like World War II where we were literally making an airplane every maybe 10 minutes. We were whipping out airplanes every 10 minutes. That's how fast we were producing product. And I've always told the story about Kaiser, which had all this had all these shipbuilding along the East Coast, West Coast. Here's where you knew that Hitler and Japan, late lunch. Yes, it is, Robert. Well, because here's why it is, Robert. Let me explain to you, Robert. See, I'm semi-retired. I'm 63, so I can do whatever I want. Okay. Now, I'm thinking about going down to Lincoln, Daniels, and going down to Mexico. And when I make that decision, it's going to be within the next week. So I decided I wanted to go to lunch. And so I made that decision and I just went. I don't have to answer to anybody. I don't have to get anybody's okay. I just went. And I'm having my favorite lunch. You know, and if people don't like it, well, that's not my problem. So anyway, this Kaiser guy had all these shipbuilding factories on the West Coast. And here's when you knew that the war was over with Germany and Japan. Well, there's two. Let me tell you two stories. So if you watch the movie, there's a movie called Archimedes, The War of Archimedes, which is about math in Japan. And in the beginning of the movie, Ryan is in charge, 50% off sale. That's right, exactly. Excuse me. Chick-fil-A. I just got here. What are you eating? What do you think, Adam? Unbelievable. Okay, so in this movie, Archimedes, Americans are attacking the Yamamoto, battleship Yamamoto. Now, I don't know if this was real, if it actually happened, but I think it did. I think we did have the capability of doing this. So they were shooting down American pilots. And one scene, they show that the Japanese are shooting down the American pilots. And they shoot this guy down. He lands into the water. And all of a sudden, a seaplane comes out of the air, lands next to the airplane that crashed. And the guy got into that seaplane and took off. And the Japanese are going, they actually spent the time to go get their comrade out of the water. When you have things like that, you know you've lost. And the same thing was with shipbuilding. When we were basically, Kaiser basically had a competition between two of his factories. Who could build a Liberty ship the fastest? Okay. You're probably saying to me, Brian, why do you care about these things? Because it's important to understand history. And if you don't understand history, you're doomed to repeat it. And not make the same stupid mistake, which we are making the same mistake in America and around the world that Rome did 2,000 years ago. It's amazing. Deflation, debt, printing money, exactly the same the Romans did. How did that work out for Rome? It didn't. It didn't at all. I like these things because they're funny stories. Life is but a bunch of stories. And I love telling my kids stories. Because then they're going to tell their kids stories. My grandfather would tell me stories. I mean, so think about it. You go into work one day, and the boss says, hey, we're right in the middle of war, 1943. Hey, we're going to have a competition. And whoever can build the most, or to build the fastest Liberty ship is going to get, something. I don't know what they got, but they got a prize or whatever. And so you're basically building a Liberty ship in less than a week. Do you know what that means? All of the infrastructure, the electronics, the wiring, the electric, the engine, everything in a week. I'm sorry. Yes, your drone video. Awesome. I saw that. Nice job. Thank you. Well, I just wanted to kind of let you guys know something that we probably won't be hearing from Tim for a while. And I can't really go into detail, but that's about all I can say, honestly. But I do appreciate all the things he's done. But that's water under the bridge. We can't go down that road anymore. Sorry about that. You know, I don't like to get too sentimental about things, but and I don't like to take too much of a serious look at things, in a sense that, you know, I'm going to prop myself up here or I'm going to prop myself up there. You know, I don't talk enough about her because she died, you know, in 2009. But I remember in 2009, Kimmy and I, we had gone to a, or was it 2008? Yeah, it was 2008. It was a hobby convention down in Chicago, and she went with me. That was the year that I was hired, and she went with me, and you know, we had a wonderful time. The one thing Kimberly understood, she understood me. I think she was more like me, but not like me. I don't know if that makes any sense, but you know, she went to university and she was hanging around with a lot of leftist people, you know, liberal. She voted for Obama, and I told her mom, I said, if she votes for Obama, I'm never going to talk to her again. And she called her mom, and she goes, Dad, is Dad going to talk to me? Yeah, oh yeah. So when I did a road trip in 2009, I was going through Ohio, and I whenever I'd come back on my road trip, I'd always stop in Cincinnati and stop and say hi, because she worked at the coffee shop there in town. And she'd have a campfire, and we'd talk. I'd be the only conservative there, and I'd spout my, you know, beliefs and everything. But Kimmy she was a very unique person. She had a blending of me and her mom that was very unique. I don't know if any of you have ever lost a child or lose two children. I'm not saying I'm any special, but everything in life prepares you for something else in life. And one thing I've realized recently, especially within the last 6 months, 6 months too, by the way, and it's all in James 4:14, whereas you know not what shall be on the morrow, or what, whereas you know not, that's in King James Version. For as you know not what's going to be on tomorrow, for your life is but a vapor. It appears for a little time and then vanishes away. Okay? There's one thing that I know for sure, and I know this will probably turn off a lot of people. They don't want to hear this kind. They don't want to hear slot cars. I get it. You know, I understand. But this is my lunchtime. I'm just kind of, you know, it's like I could be sitting at the bank and I could just be talking to you, or I could be sitting here. This is what I'm just taking a break. I got up this morning at 7 o'clock. I got down to the bank. I got a bunch of stuff shipped out. And I'm taking a break. Because Ryan was saying, well, every time I take a break at the store, everybody comes in. So I said, you know what? I'm leaving. A good idea. I'm leaving. So I'm taking a break. You know what I'm saying? Does anybody regret me from taking a break? You think I should take a break? There's a lot on my mind, basically. I wanted to let you guys know. You've got some issues going on in my family. And so there's a lot on my mind. You know, there's a lot. Sometimes I can't do a live stream that I'd like to. Tomorrow I'd like to do one. Tomorrow morning, like at 9 o'clock. Now, can I do that all the time? No, I can't all the time. I wish I could. I can't imagine going through the agony of losing a child. Camera, good camera. Well, I have no doubt where she is right now, my daughter Kimberly. She had nearly 400 people come to her wedding, or her funeral. There were people as far as Brazil that came to see her, because she went on a mission trip to Brazil once. And people came as far away as Brazil to her funeral. And actually, my boss from Irwin Toy, Grant Irwin, he drove all the way. It was on a Saturday. We had a wedding or the funeral on a Saturday. He drove all the way from Toronto to the funeral. Couldn't believe it. I was so blessed. And he had to drive back the same day. Kimberly did New York Toy Fair me in 2001. No, 2002. Her and I did Toy Fair. We had so much fun. I remember one time I spanked her. I think she was 2 years old. I spanked her, and I spanked her too hard, and I realized, Brian, you can't do that. You're not a good one for spanking. And I never touched her again. She was 1 year old at the time. I never spanked her ever again. She was a brilliant daughter. Brilliant. She was just brilliant. She had a smile. Let me show you a picture of my daughter. I don't think I've ever shown you guys a picture of Kimberly. But this is my favorite picture of her. I remember when she had this taken. It's funny, you go through all your life and you go through things. And this was her senior picture at high school. I don't know why I started talking about Kimberly. It's just talking. Gotta have life. Life is beautiful. Yes, she was beautiful. Oh, I know why I'm talking about Kimberly. It's like, why do people buy from me? Why do people buy from me? Why does a guy from Arkansas call me yesterday or Friday and spend $1,000 at the drop of the hat with a guy he doesn't even know? And it's the same thing. Why did people buy comic books from me? When I worked for SCX, when I walked into a store, hi guys, hey. When I did a road trip and when I walked into a store, I never tried to sell them anything. I wanted to understand their business. I wanted to understand who you are, what's your name, how'd you get this started, what gave you the idea of opening up a store, how did this start, how did this happen? When you connect with people like that, you have them for life. You have them for, they'll buy anything you try to sell them. In a sense, because they know that you're real, you're not fake, and that's, I guess, I don't want to tout my home. I don't like touting my home. Well, Mac thinks I do. Mac Henry. Mac Henry's a nice guy. Nice. He turned out to be a good guy, and of course, he wants to be a para-lawyer or whatever you call it. I don't know what you call this guy. That's right, build relationships. I would rather build a relationship with anybody than initially than sell them something. You can go anywhere. I mean, you can buy any of the stuff I have, you can buy somewhere else, maybe a little cheaper. Anywhere. Well, it is. That's why we sell so much. It's crazy. If I told you how many, maybe I did tell you, how many Victory 400s we've sold, you'd probably go, holy cow, Brian. All right. I think that's good. All right. Now we have to go and get us a vacuum cleaner. I'm just going to go to Bowling Green and see if I can find a cheap one. The problem with vacuum cleaners is vacuum cleaners are a prime example of how you can over-engineer something. The Hoover vacuum, when Hoover came out with their Hoover vacuum, that was a prime example of a perfect product. And then they had to over-engineer it and literally ruin it. I just want to get a nice, simple vacuum cleaner. So there's about 9 items that we got from my warehouse down in Cincinnati. I got a AFX terminal track, a whole case of them. So we're going to be selling those in bulk. You can buy one at an AFX terminal tracks. Some people like the AFX terminal track better than Automotive, so I got a bunch of those. And then I've got some U-turns with the red and white barriers. That's one new item. I did get a restock of 50240 or 249. It's a Nico car. It's a Porsche 911. Either 249, 50249 or 259. I can't remember which one. And then I got a restock of 50211. It's an F1 car. Then I got a restock on some Tyco wide bodies. So I have plenty of Tyco wide bodies now. And then what else? Oh yeah, some outer curves for SCX, XCX old black track. I got some outer curves, and then some outer curves for the SCX, just regular SCX track. And then let's see, what else did I get? Well, I got some hand throttles for Tyco hand throttles. A case of those. We're going to be putting those up on the website. I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to do a lot of these things tomorrow. And then we got these new wide track supports for 4-lane track. We have those. I got 2 cases of those, which are pretty cool. And then let's see what else. I haven't gone through everything, and I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Oh yeah, we got about 5 new cars, Tyco cars, that we're going to be putting back into inventory that were out of stock. And then I've got some guide shoes, nickel-plated guide shoes for Thunderjets and a couple other cars. And then we've got some tires, more tires. 006 and 016 tires. Those are restocked. I have some more of those. And then I got another thing of the hoppers, the Tyco hopper car, 440X2. That's a really popular. Man, I've sold, I think, one of those a week. The hoppers. See, I had the other bodies of the hopper. And all you have to do is just buy another hopper. And you could pop the one body off of that one and put it on another chassis. So I have to go to Bowling Green. Let me think. What other things did I get? Oh, I've got this one Pinto car. It's a really small car. I'm going to put those up for sale. I got a ton of them. I must have five. There must be 500 available. And I'm going to put those on sale. A special price. I'm trying to think what else did I get on that. I thought there was a couple other. I got more. Oh, I know. I got more banked Tyco bank curve packs. It's the 9-inch bank curved. I got some more of those. Tyco 9-inch straights. I got some 9 or 6-inch. I think they're 9-inch. A case of 9-inch straights, bulk, and then what else? I didn't get too many cars. I got a couple more tires and axles that we've been out of. Hello?
Hi, is this Brian?
Let me check. Yep.
Hi, Brian. It's Renee with the ASD show out of Las Vegas. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. giving you a call to follow up on our spring show. Had you all set up ready to go, and then I wasn't able to get a hold of you.
It's been crazy around here. See, I'm trying to. There is a company that I'm helping. It's called IMAX. Check your sister, IMAX. IMEX. He's doing the show there. You have him listed?
Why? I have a few IMAXs.
Really?
Yeah.
Anyway, he wants me. He's got to be doing Toy Fest West at the I can't think where that is. That's down.
Yeah, it's usually in Las Vegas.
Yeah, it's downtown, near the downtown. They built that new convention center there. Anyways, he's setting up there and he's setting up ASD, and he wanted me to help. While he does Toy Fest West, he wants me to run his booth, and he was going to give me a section of his booth for helping him at ASD. So I'm trying to figure out the logistics of this, how I want to do this. I'm just trying to see if there's a booth that's next to him that's for sale.
Is it IMAX all together?
Yeah, it's a big booth, 20 by, I think he said 10 by 20.
IMAX, well, in the toy section?
Yeah, in the toy,
company.
in the toy section, IMAX, IMEX, out of Florida.
I don't see an IMAX with a 20 by 60.
What, you should have a big, what size does he have?
It's out of Brooksville, Florida?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, I was trying to find it first. Let me see. Now. So I have IMAX Global, I have IMAX Trading, IMAX Group, IMAX Hardware, IMAX Industrial, IMAX Model. There we go.
Yeah, IMAX
10 by
model.
20. A 10 by 20.
Yeah, 10 by 20. Is there anything next to his booth that's open?
I mean, not directly right next to it. I have something fairly close.
Is he in the same spot as he was in March?
It's not my account, so I'd have to look and see where he was in March. Most likely he's in the same spot, but I don't. It's not my account. So
Or wait, but was he? Well, I can't remember if he went in August. I don't know if he did. Did you have an August show or not?
we did.
Yeah, okay. That's what I have to figure out is if he wants me to do the show with him, then I've got to figure that. So how much is a 10 by 10 booth?
By 10, and then if you do a corner, they're $525 additional.
No, I don't need a corner.
Okay, well, I'm sort of close to them. And with an inline.
Huh. Yeah, that's my dilemma. I got to find out what he really wants me to do. This is your.
Should I keep you open then for the possibility that you're going to do your own booth, or?
Yeah, well, there might be a possibility. I was initially going to do it. He wants me to do the one show for him. So, can I get back with you on Wednesday?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, let me get back with you. I'm having a conversation with him tomorrow because I got to book my flight or whether I'm going to drive out there. And so let me get back with. Give me is this your direct number, the 818 number?
It is.
And what was your name?
Renee.
Hey, just send me a text message. Say, hey, this is Renee. ASD, don't forget to call me. All right?
As soon as you hang up, you mean?
Yeah, as soon as I hang up, you send that text me to me, okay?
Okay.
All righty. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye. Never ends. It never ends. So my BCY service is becoming really popular. Okay, and I just don't have enough people to do it. That's my problem. I'm in a catch-22 right now. I'm in a group that I want to just grow, but so what do you do? I don't know what to do. I'm just trying to hang on. You know what I'm saying? Hang on, Brian. Hang on. Look at that Ford dealership. No product on the show on the showroom or in the lots. No cars at all. None. Now they had used cars, but no that I've ever seen in my entire life. And I'm only 63 years old. So my life, and I've told you the story, my life really didn't start until I was 40. Okay? Up to then, I'm just living. But I started recognizing and knowing things when I was 40. And that's the way it is with everybody. I don't care who you are. You can say that you're alive when you're 20s and 30s and 10 and 12, but nothing hits until then all of a sudden reality smacks you right in the face. And either you're going to go on one side or you're going to go on the other. That's all there is to it. I don't care what anybody tells me. That's the facts. When you hit 40, reality starts to sink in. Life becomes real. A Chevy dealer, no cars on the lot, none. I just find it funny. And this is normal. We're supposed to be told that this is normal. Oh, this is all normal, Brian. What are you talking about? Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, really? Okay. All right, that's fine. Okay, I get it. Look at that. GMC dealer. No new cars on the lot. None. Maybe one. Let's see. Two. No. Well, maybe, I don't know. They're all used. Yeah, Ford, everything's used. It's all used. They don't have any new inventory. Oh my goodness, so funny. Lincoln dealer, same thing. Oh, a couple Lincolns. Not a lot. All right, so we're gonna pull into, I gotta pull into the bank first. I gotta get some $2 bills out of the bank. Oh, wrong bank. I got to go to the other bank. Ah, shoot. I can't go to that bank. I got to go to downtown. I'm losing it. Okay, so we're going to stop at Great Lakes Vacuum. Okay, they've got about 40 American flags out front. There's nobody here. I think they're closed. Closed Monday. Closed Monday. So I drove all the way down here. So I'm just going to go to Walmart. I don't want to do this. I'm just going to go to Walmart and buy a cheap vacuum. I hate doing it, but I'm just going to buy a cheap vacuum. Just a simple vacuum that just vacuums up. You know what I'm saying? Because, what's his name's getting all upset. Max, oh, you gotta buy a vacuum cleaner, Mac. I need a vacuum cleaner, Mac. Mac Henry's crying like a baby. I need a vacuum. Oh my gosh. We're in downtown Bowling Green. This is where my newsstand was, in downtown Bowling Green. I got out of the Navy, told my mom she had $15,000. I could go to college or do something with it. And I said, I want to open up a newsstand. And so she said, okay. So I had the building all picked out. Mac came over that day, and there was a ton of it used to be a pet store, and there was a ton of cockroaches everywhere in that building. And they had to clean it all out. Then I got shelving fixture units put in. The first day I was open, I made $72. I was hoping to make $500 a day. I said, if I can make 500 days, I'll be in business. And that wasn't the case for first 6 months. And I was making about $70 a day, and I was throwing away $20 of my profit with donuts. Then I finally realized that if I delivered donuts, I could sell 10 times as many donuts. And so I had a friend, his name was Rudy. He was in the Army, and I said, Rudy, this was back in 1988, just so you know, time and all that. I said, Rudy, can you deliver donuts for me? I'll give you $1 a dozen. I mean, that's 88. I know it might not sound a lot, but I gave him $1 a dozen, and I must have been selling 50 dozen donuts a day. I was delivering to factories. Okay, I'm at the bank here, so give me a second, guys. How we doing? Getting the $2 bills. I'm getting the $2 bills. Okay. They got ordered $2 bills for me, Brian Young.
How many did you order?
I think 500.
Sounds great. I'll go grab them.
I give them to kids. It was something Kimmy was a giver, and so when Kimmy died, my daughter died, I just started giving $2 bills to kids, and I have I haven't had them in about 5 or 6 months because they've been out. I haven't been able to get them. But I guess they're not making them anymore. So when these dry up, I've got to figure out what I'm going to do. And then I'll go get a vacuum. Bank with no toys. Banks don't put the money the way it's supposed to. All bills are supposed to be face up, and all the faces the same way. I remember when I first closed my first day of business, there's one of my mom's friend, Gladys French. She used to work at Huntington Bank. She said, "Now, Brian, make sure all your bills in the same direction, and the heads are up, and they're in the same direction, because tellers want to make sure that your money is correct." And so she went through all my money because I didn't know and so she said, make sure all your bills are the same direction and they're all facing the right way. I said, okay, Gladys. And so from that moment forward, and nowadays they've lost that, how should I say, they've lost that etiquette. I don't know if it's etiquette, but procedure, the correct procedure of how to handle money. It's kind of funny. I just thought it was a funny story. All your bills are supposed to be going in the same direction. You don't have bills upside down, and they should all be unified. That's what she's told me. She was a teller at Huntington Bank for 30, 40 years. You know, what do you do? You have to give them your ID now. It's all this horse manure you gotta go through. Horse manure. I put the wrong money in the wrong account. I give them to kids. I give them to kids.
What was that?
You're probably saying, why does he want all these $2 bills?
Oh, I don't know.
I give them to kids.
That's very nice of
They
you.
love
I know.
They love it.
I bet they do.
They do. I've given
During Easter, you should get some dollar coins because they're gold, and it looks like they get found a gold coin in their Easter basket.
Oh, really? The dollar coin?
Yeah. A lot of,
Are they new?
Huh?
Are they new?
You would-
Or are they the same Susan B.
I'll show them to you real quick.
Oh, okay, that one. Yeah, all right. Yeah, because they've discontinued the $2 bill, haven't they?
That's what I'm aware of.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm thinking about going to a different coin. Hey, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. All right, so You'd be surprised what kids, when I give them a $2 bill, some kids, I've given some kids, and especially in this area, because I live in Northwest Ohio, they've come up to me like, because I've been giving away since Kimmy died, since 2009. They'll come up and say, you know, they might be teenagers now. They, hey, you gave me one of these when I was a kid, and now you're giving one to somebody that might be a relative or something. So I got my $2 bills. Now there's not a lot of new ones. See, look. See, this is a lot. So these they put these through the machine, and this is incorrect right here. Look at this. Let me show you what I mean. See how all these are incorrect? See how all these are incorrect? See how they're all going the wrong direction? That's wrong. You don't do that. You put them all in the same direction. Look at, none of these are in the correct direction. Holy moly. Aunt Gladys French would just be, she would be livid right now if she knew that's what was happening at her bank. Holy cow. Well, let's run to, you guys want to go to inside a Walmart with me? And find a vacuum cleaner. You know, vacuum cleaner, you know, Dyson, yeah, let me explain to you the Dyson, okay? Okay, everybody says okay. Let me explain why you don't want to buy a Dyson, all right? They are charging you $400, $500, even $600 for something that you don't need. Sure, you're buying a vacuum cleaner. You're not buying a Mercedes-Benz, okay? I would never buy a Dyson. The problem with vacuum cleaners nowadays, they have too many filters. The old Hoover vacuum with the one bag is the best vacuum. And matter of fact, you want to buy a vacuum that hotels use, because they use them nonstop, okay? I'm just telling you. Vacuum cleaners, appliance, service appliance. $2,500. You know what? I got to get Kathy a new refrigerator. Well, we bought that new refrigerator when we redid the kitchen. And I can't remember if we had it before the kitchen or we bought it after the kitchen. See, we redid our kitchen. So when we adopted the kids, we had this old kitchen, which is the one that we had when we moved in 2000. And it was horrendous, okay? Terrible. The floor was ruined. Everything was just falling apart. And so I decided in 2016, I think it was, to just redo the entire kitchen. And I can't remember if I bought a new refrigerator. I know I bought a new stove. And I can't remember if I bought a new refrigerator. But, you know, having the kids, they open that door nonstop, 24/7. Now, is that Kathy? I think that's Kathy. Yep, that is Kathy. Oh, brother. Now, why is she here? I tell you, women. Can't live with them, you can't live without them. Now, you know, I couldn't have found a more perfect wife. You know, it's funny how God provides you with a perfect spouse, okay? Now, are we perfect? No, not at all. Have we had arguments? We've had a lot of them. Okay. Have we lost 2 children? Yes, we lost 2 children. But I could not have found a more perfect wife than Kathy Hanrahan, and now Kathy Young. Just letting you know that she is. Now I always kid her. I go, Kathy, you're a great mother, but you're a terrible housewife. I mean, she's just terrible as a housewife. Now, will she go down as being a great mother? Yes, she'll go down as a phenomenal mother. Okay, so let us go into Walmart and find us a mower, let us go in and find us a vacuum cleaner. Okay, now we should be able to do this live stream. Let me leave all these $2 bills in the car. All right, I'm gonna have you guys pick one of these. I'm gonna lock the door. I'm gonna have you guys pick out a vacuum for me. I'll pretend like I'm doing something on my screen here, so Walmart doesn't think that I'm spying on them. Love the Dyson cordless. I wouldn't buy a Dyson if you gave me one. I'd put it on eBay. Now Shark makes a good vacuum. Now I don't know if I'm going to lose my connection in here. I don't know how this will work. I'm going through the exit door. Okay. Carry on, Captain. Oh, he doesn't seem too excited. Okay. Already Valentine's Day. They're promoting Valentine's Day. Okay, now these are stupid vacuums right here. These right here, those are stupid. I wouldn't touch one of those if you gave it to me. Okay? That is a wrong vacuum. Okay? Now, here's the problem with vacuums nowadays. Look at these things. They're monstrosities of stupidity. Look at this. Look at all these filters. This thing is a disaster waiting to happen. I mean, all these. Now here, see here. This is the type of vacuum everybody should own. See, this was the typical single bag vacuum. Look at this. $49. That's exactly what I need. A nice, simple vacuum. Now, where is that one? Where is that vacuum? Right here. Right there. Look at that. 49 bucks. Bagged vacuum. Now, it has a 1-year limited warranty. Now, let's double check to make sure. Okay, these type of right here, you do not want to ever buy a vacuum with these in it. Okay, because those are a mistake. Now, these are really good vacuum. Right here, these cordless, these Shark ones, but I still don't like these containers. Look at these things. Look at these. What a joke. Who designs these things? They must not have a job. You know, they've got to be... Look at these. $169 for a Shark. Look at that. I wouldn't buy that if you gave it to me. I'm just telling you guys, I've been down this road too many times. And then this one of these, the iRobots, these Roomba, these are a joke. Akamahia. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with the $49. It's all plastic. It will last probably maybe 6 months. But now let's find out where all the bags are. Okay, so we need a bag for this thing. Bristle. Okay, so now let's see here what bag we need. Bristle. All right, let's set this down here for a second. All right. Included premium filtration bag, one bag. You get one bag inside this. All right. Now, model 1739. So I need a 1739 bag. Okay, so I need a bristle bag. Vacuum bag. Bristle. Now, where are the bags for these things? See, this is the problem with retailers. They've got too many. Hoover, bristle, style 7. What is this? Style what? So it looks like these bags right here, bristle style 7, these will work for this vacuum. Okay, so that was, all right, so let's see what comments you guys are saying. He needs a frickin' shop vac for the love of Mike. Yes, Adam, laundry list a lot. Out of style, gonna bag. Did Brian say that he got what he got? Yes, I did. You're a little late there, Adam. A little late. Okay, so they got these iRobots vacuum cleaners. 200, they're clearancing. Look at that, they're on sale. So they have a robot, Roomba, on sale for $288. Now, for these things are a joke. No, I'm not. I'm tempted to buy one, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to waste my money on a Roomba. Now, Ryan has one. Ryan has all these stupid gadgets in his house. It's ridiculous, really. Okay. So, we got ourselves a mower. Oh, now, wait a minute. I forgot. Oh, gosh. So, Walmart's got this new thing that I can pay for all this stuff on my phone and check out. It's really cool. So you go like this, and let's see, shop. I type in shop. I always forget how to do this. I probably could just check out as fast as I could do this. Oh, here, launch, scan, and go. Here we go, launch, scan, and go. So I scan that. I scan the Febreze. None, I don't want to get a... Okay, so I do this. I scan the... Okay, I got the Febreze. All right, now we check out. Okay, view cart. So I view my cart. Okay, I got both items. I got my... Okay, I don't need that. All right, we got one bag and one vacuum. And now we check out. Okay, now watch this. Okay, continue. Now I go to and scan my Visa code. Okay. So I'm going to come over here, and then I'm going to scan my VR code. I come over here and I scan my VR code on my phone, and it immediately just checks me out. Okay, I don't have to do anything. There, I'm done. It's so easy. Okay, and there, it gives me my barcode, and I'm finished. I don't have to check in line. I don't have to stay in line anymore. I can just check out really easy, and there, I'm gone. It's very simple. You don't have to, right? He's having a great day, guys. Wave to him. Say hi. There you go. All right. Okay. All right. We got our vacuum cleaner. We got our bags. Now we're going to head back to the store. All right. So you guys all had fun. I hope you guys all fun. It's cold outside. I should have my jacket on, but I'll be in my van here in a minute. Well, that was fun, wasn't it, guys? Did you have fun doing that? I'll give this to Mac. Say, here, Mac, here's your vacuum cleaner, so shut up. Of course, it's locked, because remember I locked it. Unbelievable. I think I'm going to get that new refrigerator for Kathy for Valentine's Day. You know, there's little things you do for your wife. There's one thing I've learned about being married 34 years, 35 years, is you keep your wife happy, she doesn't nag. Okay, hey Siri, call Randolph Appliance in Gitzenburg. Hey Siri, call Randolph Appliances in Gitzenburg, Ohio. I'm gonna just go ahead and do it. What the heck? Don't have anything else to do. Oh, come on. Hi there.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Brian Young in Wayne.
Yes.
Hey, do you still have that refrigerator?
Which refrigerator?
That one refrigerator that I called about? That silver one?
The stainless steel one?
Yeah.
I've got several on the floor, yeah.
I think it was the freezer on the bottom and regular on the top.
Okay. Yeah. Single door?
Uh,
On top?
yeah. With the water.
I've got it on the floor.
You do. What was the price on that one?
Just about it was.
I think.
What's the price on that quad freezer? How much? It's $19.99.
Now the other one I was looking at was like 25
Okay. Yeah.
with the water and everything, the ice making.
Okay, I see what you're looking at now. Yeah, that's right. $25.99. That's
Were you gonna sell that to? Were you gonna sell that to me for $19.99? No, I know. I'm kidding. Now, would you take the old one out, or what would you do with the old one? And when could you deliver that one? Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and deliver that, would you? Go ahead and deliver it. Brian Young. Yeah, we talked like 2 weeks ago, I think, because they all the wires back together. Nice. So I don't know what's wrong with it. Wayne, Ohio. (229) East Main Street, Wayne, Ohio. (419) That's fine. No, don't worry about it. That's fine. Give her, but he's been doing my appliances since we moved into Wayne. And you support local retailers, and you might pay a little more, but at least you have that assurance that, hey, I don't have to worry about it. He's going to come and fix it. Now, the problem with this refrigerator door, so we've had these, we've had all these kids in the house. The doors have been open at least 1 billion times. Well, it was a bad design because every time you open the door, there's the wiring on the bottom is where all the electronics go to the side door. And this is again the problem of all the garbage they're putting in all these refrigerators nowadays. They don't last. Okay, so the wiring on the bottom, the wiring harness, every one of the wires did freeze. Well, how did that happen? And he said it's cheaper just the door. You're gonna have to get a whole new door. What? Now that should have just been a harness that you could pop out and replace. This goes back to engineering. It goes back to understanding what you're making and who you're making it for. Yeah, it snowed about 3 inches yesterday, and then it got real cold, so none of this snow melted, okay? So just so you guys know. Okay, so let me just take you through something here. I'm going to stop right here real quick. So this is the road. So when we first moved out to Wayne, this is the road that we took. And I'm going to turn the camera on so you guys can see the road. So this is the road that we took for the first time. And I never had driven this road before. And so I took this road to go to Wayne. All right. And so you guys are going to see my first trip to Wayne back it was April of 2020, because I got back from Spain in January, and I think we came out here in March. All right. And I swear it took forever to get to the house. I said to my sister, Susan, how far is this? And it just kept going. And you're going to see it. It just keeps going. And Northwest Ohio is a very flat, it used to be a swamp, okay? And there's a road every mile. It's like a grid section. Every mile there is a grid, okay? Or it's like in a square pattern, but squares every mile. So there is a road. Well, that's not a road. Well, we're coming up to one, and then I'll show you where the other road is. So this is Mermill Road. This road goes all the way into Wayne. So we took this road for the first time back in April of 2020. That's when 2000. April of 2000 we moved to Wayne. I think we came out here in March of 2000. And this is the road we took. It just went on and on. And I said to my sister, well, where is this house? You know, and I thought, well, maybe is it out in the country? Is it you know, right there? Is it right here? Now, if you notice, there's ditches. Right there is a ditch right there. And the reason there's so many ditches is because this is a floodplain. And the water had to drain somewhere. And so it drains into the Maumee River. And then it drains into the Maumee River, which then drains into Lake Erie. And there's a ditch every mile, and it switches to the other side of the road. So you might have a ditch on this side of the road, but then in the next mile, it might be on the other side of the road. It's really weird. I never could understand how they conjunct here. And there's all these rivers, little streams, and that pour into the Lake Erie or the Maumee River. So the ditch is on this side of the road. See, the ditch is right over there. That's the ditch right there. This was my first trip into Wayne. You guys are going to experience the first trip into Wayne back in 2000, April of 2000. April of 2000, we went on our first trip to the house. I told my sister I want a night that I can tinker in, okay? And I'm going to drive right up into the house, and I'll show you exactly the building I looked at first, which was the shed. I'll show you the building that I went into first, which was the shed. So it's 3 o'clock already. Today is already over. It's amazing how days just are flying by. Now, I've done this road at least 1,000 times, so it gets quicker every time I do it. But when I'm driving this the first time, 20 years ago, 22 years ago, I'm telling you, I thought it took forever. I go, where is Wayne? It's nothing but vacant. Look at this place. There's nothing. And you have all these clutches of grass, or these groups of trees. They're all over northwest Ohio. Then you got all these farms here. Look at it, the road keeps on going. I go, how far are we going, Susan? She goes, 9 miles. I said, you're kidding me. This is Wayne? Yes, Brian, you're going to Wayne. I was working for Irwin Toy at the time. Irwin Toy. Those were the days. Those were the days, my la 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 la. This is a place where if you want to move into the country, this is the place you move. They sell lots all the time to people that want to just build a house. Now you got septic and you got depending on what type of water your system, you might have sulfur water, and that's what you have to, hopefully you get a good sewer system or a good well that gives you good water. But the road keeps on going. Do you notice how the road just keeps on going? It just doesn't end. Oh my goodness. Okay, now we're coming up to 199, and then my Susan said we're just a couple miles away. 199 is another mile up here, and that means we're almost home. There's farms everywhere. Farms. Now this is Po Ditch River, okay? It's a stream, all right? And all that water dumps into Maumee, and then it dumps into Lake Erie. Now there's ditches on both sides of the road. Now here's where the ditch switches. All right, so the ditch has been on this side of the road all the way along. Now the ditch is on that side of the road. See, the ditch is over there now. And it switches every mile. The ditch will switch to left to right. It's really kind of funny, actually, but that's the way it is. So now the ditch is on the other side of the road. It's over there. See, it's right over there. I mean, you got a little bit of ditch here, but it's not a big ditch. Okay, it's not deep. This one over here is a big ditch. Big ditch right there, big ditch. You got all these houses. And now we're about a mile away from Wayne. Now, Wayne used to be called Prairie Depot, and it used to there used to be in this area right here. So if I showed you over here, okay, there were more oil derricks than your eye could see. That's all you would see right here now is oil derricks back in the 1800s. Thousands of them, okay? Because this is where all the oil came from during the 1800s and 1900s. Ohio had so much oil, it was sickening. That's why Marathon Oil Company in Findlay became Marathon Oil, because of all the oil in Ohio. That's another thing. People think that oil is man-made. It's about as natural as you could get, oil is. Where do you think it comes from? It comes from under the ground. It's made every day by compressing rocks, literally squishing rocks until a liquid comes out, and then either it's a liquid or it's in Ohio. Where do you think Columbia gas came from? And this is the town of Wayne. Oh, this is my day. This is my glory. Beautiful house. The interior of that house, built in 1899, handmade. And then this one over here, this one's a stone brick house. This one's beautiful right here. Right here. Beautiful house. Okay. And then you come into, that's the old Methodist church. And then this right here was an oil baron's house over here. I'll show you the oil baron's house over here. This is the oil baron's house right over here. Right there's the oil baron house. Let's see if I can get over there. See that oil baron house? Hold on a second. Let me show you the oil baron's house. Turn the camera around here. Right there's the house, right over there. Right there. That had a separate kitchen. Okay, so I come up to our house. Our house is right here. And so I drive up here. Here I come. I drive up here, and I pull into the driveway, which is right over here. Now my Mini Cooper's there. All right. And the first thing I see is that thing right there, that building right there. Right there. I see that building right there. And I go, holy moly. And I said to my sister, Susan, I said, is that my shed? She goes, yep, that's your shed. And that's where it all started, guys, right there in that building right there. It all started right there. That's where history is, right there. That's history right there, baby. It's all history, baby. It's all history, man. All history, baby. Just be baby, baby. This is my story. This is my song. In the night. I don't know the whole song. I'm not a very good singer. People think I am, but interesting. So that's the story of ProTinkerToys. That's where we started from. I would love for people to come out here. You know, here's what I always tell people. I've told Robert Fish, you know, Robert Fish is retired. I mean, what does he have to do every day? He doesn't have to do anything. He's retired. All he has to do is say, you know what, I'm coming out to Brian's. That's all there is to it. I'll pay for his hotel. It's a free hotel in Bowling Green. All he does is walk around town. This one kid in town called D. That's all he does is walk around town. No purpose in town. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. This is my story. This is my song. Let me tell you. Uh-oh. All the day long. All right, let me go tell Mac to get his vacuum cleaner. Hey, Mac. Hey, they didn't get anything done. They've done nothing since I left. Unbelievable. Where's Mackie? Unbelievable.
What?
Have you done anything since I left?
Yeah.
What? Tell me one thing.
UPS came. I answered the phone 4 times.
What did UPS want?
To pick up the packages.
It's too early.
They already came.
Oh my god.
Like 30 minutes ago. And now I'm going over your work.
What work?
This work. You're missing.
No,
okay.
I already changed it.
Okay. So,
Oh yeah, that's what they're doing right now. They're talking. My dad just got back, trying to work out what items need to get shipped out.
86740 would still be correct. Because you have 87750 instead of 40. Right?
That ain't bad.
87750 of these, 4 of these.
So that's 4.
Write that down. Oh, go on the back of the van is your vacuum cleaner.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, 87740. We've got 4. That is correct.
That's crazy. Mm-hmm. Oh, I have quitting. That's all we do.
360. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh yeah, it's a blast. And Louis, they gotta take Tuesday and Wednesday off, and then they'll be back. No.
Unbelievable. Alright, hold on.
I can't handle this anymore.
Yeah, you were right on the snow. We woke up Sunday to snow. Alright, we'll see you, Phil. Bye. We'll talk all the time.
7750. So yeah, that's still incorrect. We don't have, so there should be a total of 1, 3, 11, 15, 19, 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Too stressful day for even me today.
So we're still missing 87740. We're missing all of these. Because we have 878, 8836. We have 19 and there should be 23. So there's exactly 4 missing.
I swear. God, I'm losing my freaking mind.
That's good though. At least you're
877.
willing to admit it, and that's step 1 to improving. I'm very proud of you.
Oh, shut up. I don't need you to talk.
You should be in a good mood. You just got back,
Yeah,
right?
didn't you get Chick-fil-A or was it closed? Does Chick-fil-A does he like, you know, how alcohol makes people sometimes angry? Like Chick-fil-A makes him aggressive. Like he's an angry drunk. He's an angry Chick-fil-A.
Right.
When you get some fried food in him, he becomes aggressive.
Why is this over here?
Because we need to go over this note.
What's
So,
the note?
Hi, I purchased these a little while ago.
I don't have the digital one springs.
Alright, so do you want to write that note or?
Well,
Do not have the digital. All I have is the digital V3 digital springs.
is that the one that they ordered though, or are they thinking that they're getting the digital ones and they didn't? That's what I'm.
No,
thinking.
it's V1 springs are. I don't know why it says SCX digital. I'm not-
So we need to probably cancel this order, right? And tell them, be like, this
No,
is
I don't know
not-
why it says SCX digital springs. It shouldn't say digital. It should just say V1 springs. The V1 is not for digital cars.
Yeah, so they need to cancel this order.
But I don't know if he's got V1 cars too.
That's what he's saying. He received V1 analog. Could you please send me the digital V1?
Don't have digital V1s.
Right, so we don't want to send this package. See back that thing we held it. Do that note.
send me these? Oh, never mind. So how is this? How is this designed then?
What design? What's it? I don't understand that question. I designed it in my head.
Yeah, well, what size is this?
Oh, 18 by 8.
I designed it in my head.
Come on, that was a
No,
vague
he's just
question.
being a.
No, you said how is this designed? That's so vague. Like in my head.
He's just trying to be. He's
That's why I gotta
trying.
listen to music.
He's
I was
trying to
like, wait.
instigate.
And then like your answer was correct, but I was like, that's just easy.
What am I supposed to say
Hello.
though? Like he's upset that I'm not answering the question. But
Hello,
I'm like, okay,
Brian
I
Young.
better answer the question. We're gonna move that forward.
Yes, Tinker-Toys.
Why is that? I
So
like
it's easier.
No, it's better
Hold
on your
on a
desk.
second. I can't. There's too much background. noise.
Robert Fish sent me a
Yes, go ahead.
request.
Did you see the Tiny Fish thing?
It all depends. I don't. I mean, what kind of die-cast toy collection? Okay, the problem with a die-cast. I mean, how many are you talking? Right. Where do you live? Right. Have you got an idea of what you want for it? See,
Take that over, 250. Okay, mad at you.
Tough to eat.
See, that's the problem is that giving an accurate dollar figure on diecast, because the diecast figure or market is not necessarily the most lucrative right now, and so you're whenever we find an item, we have to look at it and we have to see, okay, well, what cars are going to really sell, okay, and how long is it going to take me to process it, publish or get it onto my website, and then or on eBay if I want to do eBay, or on my website. There's a whole host of things, and that's what comes into our price. That's why I always ask somebody, okay, well, what are you looking at? What kind of price are you in your head would you want for it? And I always tell people whenever I'm buying something, always have a price before you come to me. Just say, hey, like I bought a bunch of baseball cards on Saturday. A guy, I asked him, what's your price? What do you want? He gave me a price, $900. I said, well, here's, I can give you $600. And we kind of came in between, but everybody thinks they're, and I'm not saying your stuff is not worth it. I'm just saying everybody thinks their stuff is, it's worth a lot of money. Well, it could be, but it takes a lot of time to either dig it out or to get it ready to get the money. You know what I'm saying? And that's the tricky part of it when you're buying a collection. What type of cars do you have? Are they NASCAR? Are they Ferraris? Are they general cars? Are they just American muscle? Are they not American muscle? Are they strictly European? Are they F1? Are they Indy? You see what I'm saying? And so it goes all over the spectrum on what cars and what sells. Now 1/18 sometimes can be good if you get them at the right price and you retail them at the right price. So I mean, if you wanted to come down, I wouldn't have. If you wanted to come down with, maybe a tub or 2 tubs, just kind of give me an idea of what you have. I mean, I'm always open to people coming down. You never know. But see, I totally get it. Now and believe me, the '90s is not that long ago. Believe it or not, and believe me, I had my newsstand in '87 to '96. You know, so um, uh, what I'm getting at is if you're thinking you're going to get $200 for them a piece, it's never going to be there. The vacuum in the back of the
All
bag.
right, sounds good.
Yes, I am. Yeah. No, and I'm sure they don't. Okay, but it's finding it's finding somebody that's wanting it too. See, and here's the thing about collections. Okay, and I'm just telling you, I've been doing this for 40 years. Okay, is it a collection? I use the NASCAR analogy. Okay, I understand that. I'm just giving you analogy. Is that and now a NASCAR is you either you love your driver or you hate your driver or the drivers. Okay, either you love Jeff Gordon or you hate him. Either you love Terry Labonte or you hated him. Either you love Jeff Gordon Jr. or Jeff Gordon, or I mean Dale Earnhardt Jr. or Dale Earnhardt, or you loved them. And there is no in between. There is no ambiguity. Either you hate him or you love him, and you'll never touch his stuff if you hated him. And it's the same thing with Ford, Chevy, Dodge. People are crazy about their cars, okay? You know, and so, you know, how much can I give you for them? I have no idea, okay? But, you know, there has to be a number in your, everybody does. You have 100 cars. So, all right, I give you $500 for every.
Back. The sweater looks a little big on you.
Pardon me? I give you $500
Oh, it's a
for
snug.
everything.
What are they called?
It's like a sweater snuggie.
It's a snuggie.
It's like a
Snuggie?
snuggie.
Well, no, I'm giving you my number. Yes. I'll give you $500 cash right now for them. Sight unseen. Just what I'm saying. Okay, 500 divided into 100. How many cars? 150. That's $3.34 a car. I'm giving you my number. Okay, I haven't even seen them yet. I'm not going to give you a real number until I actually see them. Huh? Yeah, if they're mint, if they're in the box, they have the original cars that are in the box. Yes. Yeah, I buy them all the time. Yep, buy them all the time. I buy everything. I buy and list anything that I can get my hands on. Right, I can imagine. And well, how old you can't be older than 63. You're 70, well, you don't sound it. I'm 63, okay, so, because I'm saying, if you're saying your son was in the 90s, well, my son was, well, he wasn't really, how old was he in the 90s?
He was in the 80s.
No, that's right.
88.
No, he was born in 88. That's right, he was only 2 years old. Okay, all right, so pretty much age. Yeah, my kids, all I can say is bring down a van, bring down a couple totes of what you have. I can't give you a price over the phone. You know, I have to see it. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to come down tomorrow?
What's that?
Why not?
Little pencils?
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm in Wayne, Ohio.
Yeah. What fish do they put the name on? So, what I liked about that.
20 miles.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on?
Howdy.
We get distracted.
I do too all the time too.
Let's see what we got. Ooh.
Southeast. You come out of, where you live in Toledo? No, where though? Yes, I lived in there.
One more. What's this? Oh, little pencils.
Oh, all right. So just all you do is take $1.99 out of Perrysburg.
12,
$1.99 brings you right into Wayne.
Here you go.
Brian Young. Bert, bring all of your Aurora though. Make sure you bring everything Aurora.
All right, my man.
All
Thanks
right,
for coming
all right.
in. You guys
Thank
have a
you.
good one.
Thank you.
And bring a tub of all your cars too, okay? No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying bring a tub of them, one tub, so I can get an idea what you have. I understand that. All right? Thanks. Unbelievable.
Donald Dickerson, Alabama.
Who is that? What?
Hmm? Hey, did you... Here, let me see. Where's the slip?
No, I'm trying to print this, but you know when you get a phone call and you talk to all of a sudden you forget exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah.
All right, and then I try to print, and my printer, and I want to call Espen
Hey,
or
real quick,
Epson.
catch.
I can't because what?
It's a stress ball.
This is a stress ball.
I don't need stress balls.
You don't need...
And why this isn't printing all of a sudden, I have no
Brian,
idea.
Brian, this is what you do. Remember the movie, Mystery Men? How he saved a life by self-control, by squeezing the ball. There you go. Use the power. Chip it. I don't even see that lady anymore when I say that. I just see Brian saying, "Chip it."
And I don't understand why this is doing this. Here.
Thank you. Thank you. I truly appreciate the efforts.
I can't believe it's 4 o'clock already. I mean, where do these days go? Hello? Hello? ProTinkerToys, Mac Henry speaking. I may take your call. No, he's on the phone with another customer. Yeah, I know. Well, this phone always it rings off the hook so much that I have to stop shipping and pick it up. I know it's crazy. It's that's kind of me now, but it's because of that candy striped car that they did. Everyone calls about that. Yeah, I get a lot of printing done from you guys. I'm here in Ohio, and we want to get a. And I want to try to explain it to you. We're putting a product together, and we want to get a colored cover sheet that is a specific size, but that is a peel off that can be stuck onto the box with an. It's got an adhesive back. Do you do any type of color adhesive type printing?
So the white one, the white exclusive, how's it going to roll out? I know.
Yes.
We're getting
Yes,
more
it's kind of like a
exclusives
sticker.
At the end of February.
It's kind of like a label, like a
Or
sticker, but it's
beginning of
18
March.
by 8.
And
Yes.
I believe it's going to be similar than what it was before. It's going to be
So you don't do anything with adhesiveness on the side.
so.
You don't.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, so what I'm saying is, though,
so
but if I sent you an
I'm not
image,
sure
would you
exactly
be
how
able to print it
it's gonna,
to the size
go
we want of
live
18 by 8?
next time. I know they're doing a lot, maybe pre-orders.
No, we don't need it
But-
stickered. We would just need this printed, but it would be 18 by 8.
I'm not sure about
Oh,
that.
no, okay.
But let me get your name and number.
What now?
They can sticker it? Because we wanted stickers. Just put it on. Right?
No, they can't do a sticker.
Oh,
They don't do stickers.
how would you put it on? I'll ask you.
Yeah, okay.
Regular paper, and then we would just, like,
Yeah, no, I mean, right, yeah, no, hey,
right.
next time you speak to them, make sure you let them know.
Right,
that,
okay.
Because for me,
All right,
I don't know
thanks.
about you, but like, if you buy something
No, we go to
online,
Auto World. Can
part
Auto
of
World
the
do this?
experience is the presentation of how it's packaged, right? It's like, that's how I feel, right? So it's like, you want to make sure, yeah, and then these things are collectibles, so you want, top dollar, take the time, put as much as you can in there within reason, but yeah, that's the goal. But what's your phone number? 518 669 9899 and a pre-order for exclusives. Wait, do you know like the specific item number that it's called? Yeah, go back on there. Well, I got your number. Just have. We get out of here. We're in Eastern time zone. Yeah, we get out at 5. Where are you at? No, we're the same time. It's once you get to Chicago. Chicago, you lose an hour. But here we're still. So it's 4:06 here. I don't know what I raced. That was my first time. Yeah. I was trying to help Brian with the auction on Thursday. He was struggling. So. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's funny. Yeah. Right. Oh, he's already adopted. How many kids did you adopt? 4? I think you already adopted 4 kids. Yeah. Right. No kidding. Yeah. Oh yeah, he would. Yeah, that's fun. It's a good time. But yeah, once you get that, Brian might be able to give you a call here the next day or so. But just have that number ready for the one so you can answer your question properly.
What does he want?
Yep,
What do you want now?
So this is Brian.
Candy stripe white. No, that's the eye wheel one. Well, yeah, it will pop up because people, if they buy them in the case, it's a chance you're going to get one if you buy an unopened inner box of 12.
Call this guy.
You know what I'm saying? The only way you can get an iWheel is if you buy a case, because in a case there are 4 inner boxes. Now there's a chance of 1 to 2 iWheels in a master case, which is 4 inner boxes. Okay, that's the only way you can get an iWheel. All right. So if we open up, see, we're going to be opening up 10 cases, right? At least 5 cases for the individual cars we have. So we don't know how many iWheel Candy Stripes we're going to get. We might get 4. We might get 5.
None.
We might get none.
I've gotten none before.
We might get none. Okay. Now the odds are we're going to have at least 2. I'm predicting we'll have at least 2. Okay. All right, and so
We might end up having to auction it, to be honest.
and we'll probably auction it because that's the only way it's going to be fair, because everybody is freaking out about this car. It's absolutely amazing. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean so quick? Well, yeah, I went to Chick-fil-A, but I don't live at Chick-fil-A.
Who is that? Who called?
Murray.
Murray?
James Murray.
Well, now I'm here. Oh, James Murray? This is James Murray?
Yeah. Why do you have 2 glasses on?
So I can see from this distance, the screen.
One up top and one down below.
Unbelievable. All right, James. Yeah, but so that's the scope. Yep. Have a great day.
And then call the other guy too while you're at it.
It's the same question, though.
It's the same.
No, I'm
question.
not going to go there then.
But he said he was jonesing for. What did you do? What monster did you create with this candy striped?
Fiasco.
Yeah, like you didn't know the power you were about to unleash. Auto World should just hire you to design their cars. Oh, and he said I did a good job packing the stuff up. FYI. FYI.
ProTinkerToys. This is Brian. Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. Let me finish my sentence.
That's why his emails don't make sense. Right?
No, none of my emails make sense because I'm thinking 10 words before after I've printed the first word. I'm already 10 words ahead. That's my problem. I'm dyslexic and I'm super intelligent, so just leave me alone. Unbelievable. I'll have to work with my millennial son. Oh my goodness. Give me a break.
Okay.
You understand, Mac?
Yes, sir. Petty Officer Young.
That's right. Okay, go ahead. Yes, Mark. It was nice to see you on a council meeting. I was actually going to call you because my son is living in Mexico with his new wife that he's trying to get into the States, and they want to live in Wayne here because, you know, we have our small business here, you know, so we're trying to buy property and we're trying to make Wayne a, you know, better place, you know,
Booming.
and all that. And,
Booming town.
So I was just calling in. I was trying to call in all my mom's markers and everything because my mom's been talking to me lately, you know, from the grave, basically. Brian, call Mark and call in all the markers that I was supposed to get and get you a house. I'm just kidding. anyways, he's a builder too. You know, Daniel was building $1 million homes in Michigan,
Oh, dang.
and
Shit.
Way better.
Yeah. Why didn't you? What were you gonna do when you?
well,
sold the
you know,
house and
if he gets back up here,
put the flooring in.
he is amazing. He can paint. It takes him 5 hours to prep a room, but it takes him 10 minutes to paint it, and he won't drop a single. What? And it won't be one bit of paint anywhere other than where he's painted. He's perfect at it. He's perfect at it.
He's like Mozart.
He is perfect. Yes. With his wife, he just had a kid, and we're trying to get him up here. We're trying to get his wife up here, but that's like pulling teeth. And anyway, that's my story. What did you call for? What do you mean? Yes, there used to be one in Maumee.
I think.
What do you mean they're taking all your business?
But it's a different.
Hit the thumbs up.
All right, oh man, no, you're gonna create yourself a nightmare here. Okay, so you want to open a restore. So explain to me what the restore is.
Yeah, you could ask Brian.
Okay, where do you get all your product from?
These are
There you go. Hello? Your phone.
Yeah, Mom. Okay, I remember Mom in the last drives of what she had like boxes and boxes of just parts, you know, bolts and nuts and matter of fact, I even think I have some of the stuff in my shed. You know, doorknobs, just tons of this stuff. And she did, you know, a lot of it, you know, they, like you say, it was a restore, but they didn't have a place for it. They didn't have a place to sell it or anything. And it was just collecting. I can't remember where she said it was collecting. I know it wasn't collecting at the house because Mac wouldn't allow it. Yeah, it sounds familiar now. Yep. Okay, so what are you trying to do? Where? Of course. That's funny. The old Sentinel Tribune bill. It's amazing where newspapers ended up. What part of it? What the front story is? How much are they wanting? How much? What? Unbelievable. What kind of world do we live in? $6 a square foot. $6? That seems like an awful low amount. $6 a square foot? And how many square foot are you wanting to rent? Well, that's 15. What? 15,000 times 6 points. No. This can't be 90. No. How much? Well, then, square foot. So how much? A month. So you're going to need at least, you need to do at least, you're going to need to do at least 24,000 to even, for it to even be worthwhile. A month. What are your numbers? Do you have any projections? What are your projections? Well, no, I'm speaking numbers. You know, you got to, if you're spending 9,000 or 8,000 in rent, you got to do at least triple to staying in business. You know what I'm saying? You're going to need to do 30, at least 30,000 a month, and so that means you're going to need at least 90,000 in inventory. Okay, in inventory. So your cost on that inventory, is going to be 90, 45. You're gonna be spending it. You're gonna spend 45, and you want to get at least 90 for it. Okay, you want to double your money at least. Okay, if not, you have to be at least 30. I can't believe I'm saying this, but yeah, you're gonna need to be at least 39.5 margin on all the stuff you have. So you're gonna, and I don't want to. I like to tell numbers to people because some people have ideas. Hey, let's open a store, and they don't have any idea how to open a store, and they end up closing it a week later or a month later because they had no idea what they're doing. I've done it 6 times, so I know exactly what it takes to open a business and what you need to continue to open a business. I'm just giving you real numbers. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just giving you numbers.
There you go. Here, Brian, I need your help pulling stuff.
Yep.
Can you pull stuff?
I'm on the phone right now.
I know you are.
I don't know where these are.
I don't know.
They're outside.
Yeah, these are outside.
All right, what's the
Can
document?
you open the door?
Oh, did the sea container go that?
C1, third row, bottom shelf.
Third row, bottom shelf.
On the left-hand side.
Yeah. All right, so what is they telling you? Okay. Now, where do you get all your products from? Okay, no, wait a minute. That doesn't make sense. So Home Depot is going to donate to you. They're going to donate product to you, then you're going to resell it to the consumer? Well, how does that make sense? Okay, all right. Wait a minute. Now I understand. All right, so they have a distribution center. Yeah, it's one in the one over there by. Yep, I know where it is by North Baltimore. Okay, so they're going to offload all their dead inventory at a reduced price, correct? Oh, it's donated. So all your inventory is donated. Alrighty, okay, so you're basically a non-profit, all right. I know that. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to get an idea, okay. So because now, all right, so now you're going to stock this with all this is all this stuff is coming into your building at no cost. Well, yeah, it is. They're being donated. Okay, so you have to then. Correct. Well, you have labor. That labor and your rent, and it just seems like that's the only building you could get is that building, huh? No. You what you need to do? You need to go to the Woodland Mall. Okay. Why not?
That's the real reason.
I know Woodland Mall is in Bowling Green. No, I do too. Believe me, I had a store there, okay? But what I'm saying is, the best place to go right now is the old Sears store that just closed. You could get that for nothing. It's got a dock. It's got a loading dock. It's got over 10,000 square feet. It's a no-brainer. Plus, you have all those old people walking around in the mall, okay? And then plus you have promotions. Oh, I know I have something there. There's one thing that I tell what do I tell people? I know everything, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It's hard to be humble.
That's right. It's hard to be. Yeah, play my song. Play my favorite song. It's hard to be humble. Have you heard this song?
By Willie Nelson.
By Willie Nelson? Listen to this song by Willie Nelson.
I'm not sure you can hear it on the other line. But...
That's right. No, I'm serious. They just closed this year. And so it's got a brand new roof on it, okay? It's all been redone. It's really, it was set up for hardware. So, I mean, it's really all, it's got a loading dock. It's got everything you would need. Boom, you're done. Well, now you've got, okay, so when do you want me to come to your next meeting then? When? Yeah, I'm sure that was going to be your next. Well, then you have to then, you probably guys don't grease the slids and you probably don't allow people to slide in, but you need to let my son get to the top of the list on the second home that's coming in Wayne, because he would be a perfect candidate because he's got one child. She's an immigrant, so
he checks all the boxes.
He checks all the boxes, okay? I know that. I know. I'm kidding. Here. When you're perfect in every way, I can't wait to look in the mirror. 'Cause I get better looking each day. To know me. 419-575-3776. bcyyoung@gmail.com. You know that I'm 10 times more than my mother, I hope you know. Okay, so my mom was a speeding bullet. I'm a speeding rocket, okay? So, oh, you saw my video on YouTube? Oh, you did, huh? Yeah, bcyyoung@gmail. Yes, exactly. Yes, sirree, Bob. Brian Carter Young. Yeah, exactly. gmail.com. Yes. Alrighty. Alright. Send me that information. Let me know, okay? Alright. Hey, great day. Okay. So I went to the, you're probably wondering what that all was about. Well, I went to city council meeting last Wednesday night. I'm sitting there and this guy Marked with Habitat for Humanity showed up because they're going to be building 2 houses here. He goes, hey, are you Brian Young? I go, yeah. Are you Maxine Miller's son? I go, yeah. Well, you know that she's the lady that started Habitat for Humanity in Bowling Green. I go, yes, I know. She loved it. Mac and her just loved Habitat. And so all the council member goes, they all are sitting around the meeting and go, you're Maxine Miller's son? I go, yeah, I am. What, you didn't know that? She goes, no, she was a great lady. I go, I know. I take after her. You know, I'm a...
Right. Hey, can you help pull some stuff?
I'm having a heart attack. No, anyway, so they're building 2 houses here in town, and we're trying to get a prid quo quo, you know. Why not? Everybody else asks for it. I'd love to get Daniel up here. Have a nice little house. Anyway, all right, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. If I get a good night's sleep and if I have a nice rest tonight, which I've had great night sleeps, I have good night sleeps. My wife's not in my bed anymore. She's sleeping downstairs because of her asthma or her conjunctional whatever. She can't lay flat down because she starts. It's amazing. All right, so we'll see you guys later. And we will see you tomorrow. James Murray, let's see, BRB, Brian and Ryan do the draw for those who are interested in any iWheels, Candy Stripes cars. Yes, we're going to do a draw. Auction sucks, big ones. Do a draw. That's a good idea, a draw. And put it at a price. And just do a draw. Let them buy tickets.
It's a great idea.
No, it is a great idea.
It is. No, I'm agreeing with you.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm agreeing with you.
That's not even a good bid. That's a gross bid.
Hey, you know what we need assistance with? If you could pull items, because you're so good at finding.
All right, we'll see you guys later tomorrow.